Chainsaw Man Part 2 has been getting all kinds of different takes, different hot takes, different hate, man. And people are saying this sucked now, man. And here's why it doesn't. Okay, now before I get into why I think it doesn't, so I know y'all can say it's an opinion, I know, but it's just some of these takes. And I can respect the opinion. They probably don't like it, and it's cool. They probably get some time to get used to. But come on, some of these takes I see are just ridiculous, man. Of course, the main sources from Twitter, I actually know most of them from Twitter. I saw some on Reddit, but then people was debunking that, on Reddit, because Reddit. Reddit gets deep, man. Niggas go in on that. But in Twitter, no, it's just, Twitter's just a place where people just spit nonsense no matter what. You like something, Twitter gonna find a way to hate it. Like, I saw this tweet, I'm not gonna expose the guy, but I saw this tweet, and I think he was a troll, honestly. So if he was, then it worked. So, but yeah, I saw this tweet, and he was like, it kind of struck my nerve a little bit, because he said something along the lines of Asa being the worst protagonist in Shonen, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, hold on, what did you say? He was saying how she's boring, this and that, and how she sucks, and I see some people actually agreeing with this, and I was like, what? Hold on. And then people, of course, are defending Chainsaw Man Part 2. Well, I just want to talk about her statements regarding Part 2 and her as a protagonist. Now, I did a video about her analysis, a while back. Ironically, I talked about how she's a great protagonist, and then, like I said, you go watch the video and see more what I said about her. But the saying that the guy mostly saying, people was just saying this in general to that, how she's so boring, sucks, depressing, and like this overall bland character. Me, including other people in the comments, are saying that that's her fucking character. Duh. Like, of course that's the point of her story. And first of all, this is just the beginning of the story. It's crazy how you already say that she's boring and stuff, and she sucks. And the story literally started like 6 months in, and like it's only got like 20 plus chapters, probably like 23, 24-ish. I don't know. But I just know like it's just starting, and you gotta let it cook, man. I also think I was like, so you just don't like her. But yeah, that's the point of a character, because like she's boring, and like she's a character that actually struggles. But I guess niggas don't understand that, because they so used to being so real of a main character, like seeing some edgelords and some saners and stuff, like Guts or even Thorfinn, ain't so used to that. And like, bro, and like I said, I'm not knocking them and stuff. Like, damn, do you realize that not every medium of anime or manga is gonna be like them niggas? Some people think Boruto sucks, but hey, I respect him as a character. Okay, I'm lying a little bit, but no, I respect people that actually does appreciate him, because they know his character, they fuck with his character, and that's it. And that's how I feel about Asa and other niggas in anime, bro. Like, niggas go for Deku like this, Tanjiro, like, bro, you would get off my dogs, bro. And you would certainly not talk about Asa like that. I think he had like a Dragon Ball Z profile picture, which is that, obviously makes sense now. I'm not coming for y'all, I love my Dragon Ball, and shout out to the community, well, most of the community, actually no, half community, because they got kind of annoying. Anyway, the thing about Asa is that, like I said, she's a character that struggles, and you see her inner monologues and thoughts, and you see how she's trying to overcome this depression, this, sadness that she has in her life right now. I'm sorry that she isn't like a badass person yet, even though her badass persona, which is Yoda, the War Devil, she is cold as hell too, but you didn't say nothing about that, or people don't say nothing about that in general, because they so used to, seeing action, when we really got to take time to warm up to the story and get to know the protagonist even more, and that's when it hits more, when this stuff does unfold in the story. And I don't know if you noticed too, people also say stuff about Chainsaw Man Part 2 as a whole, but including certain characters, but you do realize that in Part 1, yeah, y'all was getting on Asa for Part 2. In Part 1, people went through the same shit she did. Like, hey, there's a moment in time when Denji was damn near depressed, and we all know why. And there's a moment in time when Power was depressed. Aki was damn near depressed in the whole series. And they all loved them, of course. So you know why? Because they got to know their whole story in Part 1. And that's why I say you shouldn't jump to the conclusion yet. If you don't like it, okay, I understand. But to say she sucks already, and to say that in Part 2 that nothing's interesting happening and the whole story's boring already, like, bro, y'all, this is why anime fans and manga fans are just a different type of annoying. And I'm so used to it at this point. But you probably wondering, why do I care so much about this? Well, one, I gotta pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? They make me money, and they just rant about this stuff. And second of all, I think I want to shed light to people that actually does see this online and probably feel the same way I'm feeling and want be the voice of the people. So you know what I'm saying? I know, I sound like a protagonist now, but yeah, that's how I feel about Asa. I think she's a great character, and I like how in the beginning of Chainsaw Man Part 2, they showed and exploited her weakness and her strong suits, which is not really much strong since it's more like weakness right now. But later in the story, I could tell Fujimoto got something cooking up for her, and I can't wait to see where the story goes to. Now, as to talk about the actual story itself in part 2, now here's the thing with that. People are saying that it's been weird, and okay, I get the points. People saying that they know what the hell's going on, because I'll be honest, sometimes I don't know what the hell's going on. It's so interesting because so much different things happen. New characters get introduced and new theories develop, but then it got you tuning in every week, or at least with Fujimoto every other week, and then you just wonder what's going to happen next. And every chapter that drops, it's like, damn, bro, whether it's a main character or a character says some real shit, some crazy new devil comes, and like some crazy situation just happens. And dude, it's nothing boring every week, bro. It's always some new shit that happens, whether it's a date, aquarium, penguins, the cooking devil and shit. Like, so many things happen. The fake Sawman, different things are being developed in this whole world, and it feels like this story is getting to, like, it's about to go to its breaking point, honestly, already. So, and that's why I can't wait for that. And I know people are gonna, I knew, I saw some YouTubers talk about this too. They're saying how people are gonna read part 2 and gonna say it's bad because they are gonna forget how the beginning of Chainsaw Man part 1 was a little slow, and part 2, like I said, is a little slow too. But people will remember the stuff that happened towards the end, and everybody's gonna say this is peak and all that type of stuff. The whole story is goated, which I admit that was me. I was getting to know the characters in part 1, and I got to the end, and I was like, this is the greatest shit of all time. So I don't blame him for that, but to say it sucks already, like, just let him cook, man. I don't know how long part 2 is gonna be, but I can tell, like I said, even so far in the story, like, even the beginning, I don't see people say the beginning sucked, because, like, bro, the first 5 chapters was insane, bro. And then when Denji returned, bro, and don't forget, Denji wasn't even part of the story yet in the first 5 chapters, bro. It's all about Asa and the War Devil and just, causing mayhem. Then, come on, bro. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to say in this video. I know it's a little rant. I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm enjoying part 2 a lot. Comment down below how you feel about it. And yeah, I think that's the only active manga I'm reading right now. I got to catch up with My Hero and One Piece. And, I used to read them weekly too. But yeah, I got to catch up on that, you know what I'm saying? But and JJK, I'm also caught up in JJK too. So I'm reading that weekly whenever it comes back. Oh, God. Y'all JJK fans, man. I know y'all, bro. That latest chapter. All right, I'm getting off topic. But yeah. Last thoughts, man. Asa is a great protagonist, and I think a lot of people also agree with me too that she's a good character and a real character too. And part 2 is not bad. The story's actually going to like a crazy point. And I think honestly it's doing crazier stuff than it did in part 1. Honestly, I'm talking about like back-to-back chapters. There's always some crazy shit happening. And so yeah, just I know like new characters we got to develop more. Like we got to learn more about Famine, Yoshida. I still don't know where the hell Kobeni at. And no, I'm not talking about boy Kobeni. I'm talking about the girl Kobeni. And what's him? Kishibe, that's his name. I almost forgot it. But yeah, I don't know where he's at right now, and I want to learn more about Naruto. Can't wait to learn more about her again, see what she does in the story. But yeah, I'm loving part 2, and like I said, I might do more videos when part 2 releases and just talk about the chapter. And let me know if you want that down below in the comments too. And yeah, that being said, thank you for listening to my rant, and I'll see y'all next video. I am out. Bye.